Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. I hope you guys are doing good. Pray that everybody's doing fine. I wanted to speak today a little bit about the Chamalongos, what some of us call Nsamdis, some of us call Eyamputos, and some of us call Chamalongos. So you have Chamalongo, Eyamputos, and Nsamdis. These three words are usually the ones you will hear when they're speaking about the coconut shells. The four coconut shells, the Tata Nkisi or the Yaya Nkisi, or if you've been gifted with a Lucero and your Tata or Yaya has given you the Chamalongos or the Nsandis or the Yamputos, then you are able to speak in a question and answer matter with your Lucero and Cuyo. Before anything, we know that the Chamalongos are the hard part of the coconut, which would be the shell that holds the inner coconut meat, the white part that we could eat. We use the shell. Now, the shell has a concave side and a more oval side. The oval side, which kind of sticks up like this, it's the back end of it. And then the concave side is the one that has like a little dish inside. Inside is almost like a dish. It could hold a little bit of liquid in it. That's the top part, the part that stands up. And that's the side. Both sides speak. They speak in different matters and in different ways, depending on the position that the Chamalongos fall. But this way of speaking, it's more of a question and answer format. It's not a in-depth way to communicate with the Inkisi, if you have one. It's just more of a way to get kind of more simple answers from questions that are made in a very exact form. When you ask your Lucero and Cuyo or your Inkisi in this type of form, in this question and answer form, then you want to make sure that you answer that the question you formulated as simple and straight to the point. You don't want to ask a question that you're adding multiple things to it in the question and then throw the Chamalongos for the answer. You want to have your questions precise and as easy as possible for the Nkisi to understand exactly what you want. Because if you're asking multiple questions, multiple things in one question, then there's confusion there. Because you don't know if he answered or she answered yes to all of those questions or one of those questions, and it's a confusion. So you want to make sure that you ask the question slow, one at a time, and you're gonna get a question. You're gonna ask a question. You're gonna get an answer back from it. That's the format: question, answer, question, answer, question, answer. That's how this will work. I'm gonna have to hold my phone with one hand, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me. I have to turn the phone the other way around. I hope that I could explain a little bit. There's a lot of videos out there that explain about how to do the question and answers with the Chamalongos. I also want to let you guys know that if you go to a Botanica to buy Chamalongos, make sure that the ones that you buy don't have no type of coating on it. Meaning sometimes they put a shellac, a nice shellac on it to make them look kind of shiny. Sometimes they put some type of dye in it, like a stain. And these type of Chamalongos you do not want, because these type of chamalongos, if you take them to your tata for he could consecrate them, well, they won't be consecrated properly or at all because they have a seal on them, and the seal doesn't let whatever the consecration entails of penetrate into that coconut shell. So you want to either make your own out of coconuts or buy some that do not have any coating on them. All right. Now I'm gonna explain to you a little bit what I understand on the type of falls that come out. You know, the way they come out on the ground and what do they mean in a question and answer format. I'm using a white piece of canvas here, a little wrinkled, but you guys got to bear with me. And I have to hold the phone with my hands because I don't have nothing professional to hold the phone up. So I'll be right back. Salam alaikum alaikum salam kasambe lakutare. Here we go with reading the Chamalongos in a question and answer format. I'm sorry for the shaking. I'm holding the phone with my hand. Can't do nothing about it. All I gotta do is put it to my body a little bit, to my belly, to hold it. Right here we have the 4 Chamalongos. All 4 Chamalongos are facing up, meaning the concave side is facing up. The back end looks like this. The concave looks like that, okay? This is the back end of the Chamalongo. The back end, the back end. Now, the way I have them here, I have them all facing up right now. All of them are facing up. This sign facing up, all of them will be called matuba. Matuba, meaning a yes. Some houses see this sign here as not just a yes, but a yes that has blessings, that it's a blessed yes. You know, it's like a yes with more yes, and you're going to have blessings because of this, or the question that you have asked. Okay? Make sure that you keep your questions concise and simple and, you know, understandable to the Nkisi you're speaking to, for it could be easier and you won't get confused. So all 4 facing up is matuba, M-A-T-U-B-A. That's a yes, blessed. Okay? Now, if I just flip one over, okay, and you look at them, 3 are facing up, 1 is facing down. That will be kisalu. Kisalu. K-I-S-A-L-U. That will be a yes, yes. Also, some houses would ask you to throw it again, meaning recast it and see what comes out. If it gives you this again, then for the question that you are asking, then definitely it's yes. You understand? Some houses will teach you that way, and it's fine. Always follow your lineage and follow what they teach you. Now, if I flip this one over, meaning this is the back ends of the Chamalongos, this is the top part of the Chamalongos, okay, that will be Budelele. Budelele. B-U-D-E-L-E-L-E. This will be a definite yes. This here will be a definite yes. Now, if I flip one more over when I cast it and it falls, 3 like this facing down and 1 facing up, this is called ensansa. Ensansa. N-S-A-N-S-A. This would mean no. In some enzos, you will be taught to recast it again. and see what comes out to make sure if it's a definite no or if the no has another something that's happening here. But that will be for someone that has more knowledge and is just not asking a question in a answer and question style, So that would be a no. Now, if I flip the last one over, meaning they all are facing down, meaning these are the back ends of the Chamalongos, this will be Kufwa. 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 This is a no, a definite no. In some houses, you'll be taught that not only is this a no, this is a very, very important letter to pay attention to, because this letter could be speaking about a spirit that's coming through that's not the one that you're speaking to, or it could mean a problem that you have to find out more in depth. Why did this letter come out? But in a question and answer format, this is a definite no. Okay? Definite no. And it doesn't matter if one falls over here, one falls over here, one falls over there, one falls probably back here somewhere. As long as they are all back ends are facing up, it's still a no. They're not going to always fall in a horizontal or vertical. When you cast them, they're going to fall in different patterns. Okay? So that means that if one falls up over here and these three are down, what does this mean? These three are still facing down and this one is facing up. That would still be Nsansa, meaning no. Still, doesn't matter how far they fall apart. Just look at what is up and what is down. So if three are up, but let's say one is over here, this one is over here somewhere, this one is here, which is the one that's not facing up, but these three are facing up, then you know that will still be Kisalu, meaning yes. Yes. Also in Kisalu, when you get a little more profound, and you might learn in some houses that when Kisalu comes out, 3 up and 3 down, and some mean yes, and it means yes, some say to recast it and see if it still comes out like that, to give you a confirmation that it's a yes. In some lineages and some houses, you will be taught that this here is another important sign to pay attention of, because in other format and in other way of divination, this just does not just mean yes and recast again. But like I said, in a question and answer format, this means yes, maybe, recast it. If it comes out like this again, then it's supposed to be a definite yes of what you are asking. You don't have to throw them again. Some houses will tell you once it comes out this way, don't cast again. That's what it means. But if you're not so profound and knowing the different type of divination systems in Malongo, then you have to stick with what it means. So you either cast again, and if you do cast again and you happen to get this 2 down, 2 up, then you know that is yes, because that's Budelele, and Budelele means yes. Now, if you if you had 3 up and 1 down, and you happen to get 3 down and 1 up, what does that mean? 1 up, 3 down, That's ensansa. That means no. So if you threw or asked a question and this came out, 1 down, 3 facing up, that says no, and now you go ahead and cast again, okay? And you cast again, let's say, boom, 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 and this comes out again, it's no. It's still no. So that question is a no, no, no. Chamalongos have a lot. They are just not read in this format and in this way. There are different styles of reading them in different ways, but that's up to your tata, to your yaya to teach you. This is just a short video teaching you guys of how to look for them, which kind to buy the ones that don't have no clear, no shellac on them, like that. When you get them consecrated, they're able to be consecrated, and whatever is consecrated with, the actual consecration stuff would actually penetrate the chamalongo and will activate them, make them work. Okay, so don't worry about where do they fall, how do they, how far apart do they fall. They could fall like this, but still 1, 2, 3, 4 are facing up, which that it is matuba, meaning a yes, and then some houses would say that's a blessed yes. Okay, I hope you guys understood a little bit of it. In a question and answer format, it's not that bad to speak to your Lucero and Cuyo. Hopefully, little by little, as people and we all progress, we all learn a better, not a better, but a more profound method of conversating with the Chamalongos or Nsamdis, okay? I'll be able to, we'll be more proficient and more able to speak to the Nkisis in a more profound manner, actually having a conversation style. Like if me and you are conversating and we talking like that, same thing with your Nkisis. You could have that same type of conversation, but that comes with time. First, we have to learn the milk, question and answers, the milk, in order to eat the solid, to eat the meat, the rice, the chicken, the beans, okay? I hope you guys understood a little bit of it. If you have any questions as far as this system of casting, whether you call it Chamalongos, Nsamdis, Eyamputos, follow your house, follow your lineage. I'm not trying to change the way you are taught. I'm only giving you the basics of the Chamalongos. Matuba, Kisalu, Budelele, Ensansa, Kufwa. Okay? Salam alaikum, malaikum salam.